Welcome to this recording where you're going to listen to insightful moments recorded during live coaching sessions with my clients who come from diverse professional backgrounds. And if you like what you hear today, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And remember to hit the subscribe button now and ensure that you never miss any other episode. Thank you. Okay, so our voice is a creative organ. And it can create both positive or negative things you want and things you don't want. The voice is fueled by our beliefs. And our beliefs are going to be the actual, almost the genetics of what we say. Like, in other words, the building blocks. And a lot of our beliefs are unconscious. We just don't ever question our beliefs. We don't even think we can change our belief. And some of us believe we are our belief. So we're really identified with our beliefs. The thing is that some of these beliefs are actually not helping our voice create what it is that we want. And I was just saying, I presuppose that when I want something, one of the neuro-linguistic programming 19 presuppositions, one of them is how is it that I don't have it right now, what it is that I want? How is it that I don't have it right now? What belief is holding this thing away from me? Now, whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. Like it's a good belief or a bad belief, that doesn't matter. It's just a belief. And a belief is constructed and is organised by what we've filtered through, like what the evidence is that we've supplied and what the proof is, the stories over and over again, proving why that belief is so true. We do it without even realizing, because of this and because of that, and because of this is the mind coming in, trying to keep us safe, 3 human needs, safe and mattering, and that we stay connected. So it does this to keep us alive, right? Those 3 things. And so it's constantly, the brain is overworking, really feeding that belief. And so therefore, whatever I see is the result of my belief because it's doing the right thing. It's trying to keep me sane, right? It's got to keep me sane. So it just shows up what we want. And so therefore, our voice is the creative force. Like we might speak things out and then we don't see it happening. So it happens in my life too. Like my voice isn't always what actually happens. And then I'm waiting and I'm thinking, what belief is holding this away from me? What is it that's going on? And sometimes it might be, okay, I have a belief that, for example, buying my beach house. My belief might be that, is it going to be comfortable having 2 homes? Driving 2 hours, 1 home here and then 1 home there. Is that actually ideal? So I could go 2 ways. I can go, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have some of my clothes here and some of my clothes there and 1 piano here and 1 piano there, 1 guitar here, 1 guitar there. I don't want that. And that's fine. Then that's my decision. But if I have a belief that's just, and let's say I want to keep looking for houses, but I hold that belief, but I keep looking for houses and I hold that belief, I'm actually sabotaging and creating a lot of suffering. And in between, I want something, but then I stop myself. I want something, and then I stop myself. So what we need to do here is realign that belief with what we're wanting. And ideally, what we're wanting, needs to come from our highest being, from the higher self, not necessarily from the ego. I need to have the beach house because all my friends have one too. Or I need to make sure I look really good sitting on the beach near my house, or whatever it is. I have to have that thing because everybody else will see me having it. That's ego. I'm talking about more, I really believe that's good for me. Ideally, that will help me find rest, or it's part of the bigger picture of where I want to go. Right? So all of those beliefs, moving along with that, will help me create the actual outcome. All right, so how is it that I don't have it right now? So if you're wanting to be confident, you want to be confident, and then you hold a belief that says you're not good enough, an underlying belief. Everything will keep proving you that. And what will you see? Everybody else is better than you. Everybody else knows something you don't know. And then forever, there's always things you don't know, instead of, because it supports your belief, instead of saying, what is it that I do know? Of course there'll be always things I don't know. I'm forever learning, and that's okay. And what is it that I do know? Because that's what I want to focus on. Because I am good enough. Because at the end, what is good enough? What actually is it? When do we know it is enough? And what is good? I mean, even questioning what is good and how do you measure good? I mean, there's a lot of good things that happen that actually turn out to be disastrous. A lot of, bad things happen to good people, right? You've ever heard of that statement? So we don't really believe that good defines your life, because good is also interpretational. So what you believe is what will show up. So your voice is a creative force, but you've got to align your belief systems, the unconscious belief, underlying beliefs, and make sure they're lining up with what you say, so then the world will appear that way. Thank you for listening to this recording. I hope it has helped you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.